Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today is going to be a blushing babe type of look. So if you guys have seen my recent reviews, you would have already seen a lot of these clips, but this is just the long extended version of my whole routine. We're going to be priming our face with the Essence Hello Good Stuff Pore Minimizing Primer. This has pomegranate in it. I did a review on this if you guys would like to go out and see it. I do actually really love it. I didn't think I was going to really love it much because it's more of a serum rather than a primer. It doesn't leave the face very sticky, but if you're the type of person who doesn't want that sticky feeling, this would be perfect for you. The only thing or the only complaint that I actually really have with this primer is the scent. If you are sensitive to any type of scent, you're definitely not gonna like this. I pinky promise you you're not. Now we're gonna be going into our brows, and we'll be starting off with the new LA Girl brow pin. It just looks like this, and you guys, absolutely love this brow pin. Again, have already done a review on this if you guys would like to go back and see that. It does come out very dark, so this is the darkest shade that they offer. I believe this only comes in 2 shades. So if you do not have jet black hair or do not like dark eyebrows, I highly recommend you trying out the other shade before you try this one. But all in all, it's still very nice. And I'll definitely be implementing this pin into my brow routine. I definitely won't be using this pin all over my brows just because my brows are not perfect in any type of way. I literally need to draw on my brows completely, so pins like this just aren't the jam for me. However, for precision, for hairline strokes, to fill in any bald spots after the fact that I've already filled in my brows with my other products, this will be absolutely perfect for it. So this is definitely staying in my collection and is going to be a part of like my everyday routine. Guys, once this brow pin sets down and dries, it's not going anywhere, which is absolutely amazing. So now I'm going in with a makeup wipe and just cleaning up this brow pin as much as possible before I go in with my concealer. The next new product is the new LA Girl Brow Perfect Extreme Hold Brow Gel. I really do love this brow gel. Oh, okay. I like it. Do I love it? Not necessarily, but it has very natural hold. It is not to be confused with like the brow gels that hold like Got2b glue gel. So if you're used to that, you're probably not gonna like this. However, if you want a natural hold, your brows to be very flexible, and you just want them to look groomed and not laminated, this is a great option for you. It is also clear, which is what I love. Although I love tinted brow gels, sometimes they can be really messy, especially for somebody who barely even has brows in the first place. So clear brow gels are definitely my best friend. I did not show it, but I'm actually using the Essence. It's their new concealer. Keep Me Covered. Yes, it's the Keep Me Covered concealer, and I'm just going to be applying that underneath my brows to help clean up. It is a medium coverage, like light to medium coverage concealer, and I don't like the formula for the rest of my face, so I do like to implement it into my brows because I don't need anything really perfect to go around my brows. I just want to mainly clean up, and it doesn't add any texture to my brows, so that as long as it doesn't add texture to my skin, I'll still use it and get my little money's worth, but I don't really recommend it for the rest of your face. So that makeup wipe really comes in handy when it comes to clean up the top of the brow, because honestly, you guys, I don't even add concealer there anymore. I just feel like sometimes it can look a little weird. It can highlight the brows a little too much. You can use your foundation to clean up the top of your brows, but I feel like that's just a whole nother step. And yeah, so as of lately, I've only been cleaning up the bottom of my brows, and honestly, I absolutely love it. It doesn't make me feel like my forehead is super duper cakey just trying to blend out the concealer I put above my brows, you know? Now, going in with my foundations, I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Foundation and also the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. First of all, these are two different shades, and I paired them together to get my perfect shade. And I don't know, you guys, but combining both of these foundations is absolutely heaven. First of all, it's like, if you don't really like infallible wear because it is a little bit too heavy or it's a little bit too thick, when you add True Match to it, it is the bomb.com, literally the bomb.com. It just, oh my gosh, it's so hard to explain. It is like a medium to full coverage, but it shears out the, I guess, consistency, because it doesn't shear it out to where it feels like nothing or to where like there's barely any coverage at all. You very much still have the coverage, but it just feels so much more lightweight to it. I feel like the True Match by itself feels very nice, however it can be a little too lightweight to where you're feeling like you're having to add layer upon layer upon layer. But when you mix it with the infallible, you literally only need one layer and it feels so lightweight, but you get all the coverage that you need. It's heaven. If L'Oreal could honestly just come out with a new foundation and all they had to do was just mix these two formulas, I just gave them a business idea. Like that would be crazy. If I didn't have to mix this formula, oh my gosh, that'd be great. But it is so beautiful. You guys should definitely try it out, and L'Oreal is really good with their shade range, especially in the True Match. So I know definitely you can find the perfect combination for your skin.
Turn me inside out, make my heart speed, leave no one else, you're all I need, personality, everything you do, it's me love,
So for concealer, I will be using the L'Oreal True Match concealer, and this has been my baby. Absolutely love it. If you have been with me for a while, you know the concealer that I used to use before was a J-Cat concealer, and although I do love it, this has not slowly replaced it because I still have a special place in my heart for the J-Cat Beauty one. However, this one is just perfect for every day. J-Cat can feel a little bit heavy if you're using it on a daily basis, and this one is just so lightweight, gives me the perfect amount of coverage. There's nothing to complain about when it comes to this concealer. It dries down relatively quickly, I will say, so you will have to blend it out pretty fast, but it has a very thin formula, and because it dries down relatively quickly, that's actually a good thing, because you won't have to worry about your concealer creasing so much. You prefer your concealer to be a lot more sheer, I would definitely recommend you going in with a beauty blender. However, if you want to maximize that full coverageness with just one layer and not have to go in with multiple, I definitely recommend using a makeup brush. So for the edges, I did blend out my concealer with my foundation brush, and for the concealer that I applied all over my face, I just blend that out with my foundation brush, and then I went in with my concealer brush and blended out the inner portions of my under eye concealer.
Check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body.
Then I will set my under eyes with the Wet n Wild Banana loose powder with a powder puff.
I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is. But you got me going crazy. Just you is so amazing. How long can you go, baby? At last to my body so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you right in my space.
I didn't let this powder sit on my skin for long at all. I went ahead and went to go dust it because I really need to melt this makeup down, all of these powders down, before I go into cream blush. Melt all my powders down. I am using the Morphe setting spray, and then I'm going to be fanning my face with my little personal fan to speed up the process. A little tip, your cream products can and will go over powder products just as long as you're not using too much powder and you melt all of your products down before you go into your creams. So for creams, I'm going to be using a cream bronzer. This is one by Milani. Absolutely love. When I first used it out and I posted my review, I said that I really didn't know how to feel about it, and honestly I do love it. I just had to learn how to properly use it. So the thing is that you cannot just draw this all over your face and then think you can blend it out with time. This has a powder base, if you will, like as it dries down. So if you apply it all over to your face, it's gonna start drying down after you start applying it. If you're not going in immediately and blending, it's gonna get harder and harder each second that passes by. So I like to just go in with my fluffy brush and I'll just apply it and blend it as I go. I don't streak this all over my face and, you know, pray that I can blend it out later. No, you need to blend now. But once it's on there, you guys, it is on there. Absolutely love this cream bronzer as soon as I figured out how to properly use it. And now for the star of the show, these are the new e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes. And I used the one right in the center, the very hot pink, because I was like, you know what? If I'm going to try this blush, I might as well use a blush that I haven't used in, like a shade, in forever. And it's been a really long time since I've used any type of a bright blue toned pink. So yeah. First mistake, you guys. I used 2 drops, which was insane. I figured, first of all, I heard that these were like a dupe for the Rare Beauty, and I know Rare Beauty is like very, very pigmented, but I was like, you know what, you guys, this is e.l.f. You know, e.l.f. really has it going on, but I was like, it's not gonna be that pigmented. Like, come on, it's e.l.f., you know, type of thing. Boy, did I lie to myself. I put on 2 drops and I'm like, oh my gosh, as soon as I started blending it out in my head, little bubbles were like floating around in there, and I was like, oh my gosh. It took a while to get all of this blended out, you guys, but rest assured, if you do apply too much blush, you can definitely blend it out. As you can see, this is why I'm calling this a blushing babe look, because there's definitely a lot of blush here, but I mean, it still looks very, very good in my opinion. I still absolutely love it. So one way I was able to shear it down is, one, I blended it out as best as I could with my blush brush, and then I went in with my foundation brush that still had leftover foundation and concealer, and I blended that on top of it. And then after that, I went in with a face powder that is lightly tinted, closer to my skin tone, and I placed that on top of that as well, and that helped muted down the tone a lot, which really saved me. But yeah, you guys, this definitely could have been a disaster. Imagine if I would have put 3 drops. Crazy, insane. As here you can see, I am going to be applying powder bronzer over where I applied my cream bronzer, and I also use powder bronzer on my nose. I don't use cream bronzer on my nose just because I'm still a little scared, especially with my nose, and I do love a good powder bronzer moment all the time anyways. So to get me to not overdo my nose, I just go in with a powder always. And I'll be taking my same bronzers and I'll be applying that to the outer corner of my eyes, really help elongating the outside of my eye. And yeah, that's pretty much for eyeshadow. I don't really do much eyeshadow these days. Bronzer is definitely the move. But yeah, it's so crazy how a couple of years ago we were always so eye focused, and I feel like now we're more so face and base focused. And yeah, that's always so crazy to me. But yeah, here I am just setting the bronzer all over my face, not doing anything too dramatic. I'm not using a lot of product either. It is mainly just to make sure that there's not any tackiness to any cream products that I place down. And then here I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner of the inner corner of my eyes with my highlighter. Here's another brand new product. This is by Essence. This is the Lash Without Limits mascara. This is the black one. I've already done a review on this if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And my thoughts on this mascara, you guys, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I know I love a lot of things, but I really do love this mascara because I have the worst lashes on planet Earth. So I know if mascara can work for me, it's gonna work for you. So even when I do review mascaras, I do use an eyelash curler because my eyes cannot function without an eyelash curler. They grow completely straight down. They have no curl to them. They grow completely straight down. If I were to apply mascara without using an eyelash curler, as soon as I blink, my upper lashes would touch the bottom of my under eyes and it would just get mascara everywhere. So there's no way that I can never not use an eyelash curler. But I also know that majority of people don't have lashes like mine. Small percentage of you guys do, but a lot of you guys don't have lashes exactly like mine. So like I said, I know that a mascara is going to work for absolutely everybody if it works for me, because there's barely anything there. They grow completely straight. They have no curl, no bend to them. They're just, yeah, they're just lashes. So they're existing. That's all they're doing. They're not adding anything to me or my eyes, which is insane. But yeah. Love your lashes, though, beauties. So I mean, that's good. I did not put on false lashes today, so that tells you everything. I am a false lash girly, have to be, of course, with my lashes, but I didn't put on lashes and I still felt very, very cute. I could actually see my lashes, which was a treat. I'll tell you that. It was a treat. So I forgot to zoom the camera back out as I was doing my lips, but I have the products right here in front of me so I can tell you guys. So for my lip liner, I use the AOA Studio Gel Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Pony. This shade is like my perfect, I guess, everyday shade. Absolutely love these lip liners. If you're looking for a good affordable lip liner that's not too creamy and it's not obviously waxy, then I highly recommend the AOA Studio Gel Lip Liners. And you can find these on the Shop Miss A website. Now, after that, for my lip color itself, I use the L'Oreal Paris Matte Lip Crayon, and this is in the shade Caramel Blondie 500. Absolutely love this shade. When I first received the shade, I was like, it's very, very pretty. It has a more pink undertone, and I'm not a pink undertone girly. However, for the last couple of weeks / months, pink has really been my thing, and I've really been loving it for some reason. I don't know. I feel like I'm back in my little girly era or something, because pink is just so eye-catching. I have been a neutral girly, like neutrally aesthetic girly for a while. But I don't know, something about pink is making me very happy as of lately. And this lip color is absolutely beautiful. It is like a pinky brown tone. It doesn't look too pink to where it's like, oh my gosh, you have pink lips on, you know, but it's like, it's not too nude to where it's like, your lips are kind of looking a little ghostly at all. It gives the perfect amount of life to your lips, if that makes any sense. And to top it all off, I'm going to be using one of my favorite glosses and shades, and this is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss that has hyaluronic acid, and it is in the shade Stone. I absolutely love this shade. This is like the perfect everyday shade. Especially if you are a medium to tan skin tone. Obviously it's gonna look absolutely beautiful on somebody who is more fair tone and somebody who is on the more deeper side. If you are more on the fair tone, it may look more of like a 90s type of lip, because it is more of a darker lip gloss. It's like a darker nudie pink lip gloss. It's not pale by any means. It's perfection, especially for our tan babies out there. I think you guys would absolutely love this gloss. But after that, I'll just be applying my setting spray, you guys, and that is it for my everyday blushing babe type of look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys would like to see next. Give me any type of video ideas, whether it's about lashes, makeup, beauty, anything, girl talk, anything. And yeah, and subscribe to my channel. Obviously, I almost did I say that? I don't think I said that, but yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.
Turn me inside out, make my heart beat, need no one else. You're all I need, personality, everything you do, it's me, love, everything but